LeBron James is out there with Caldwell Pope. And in the middle, the long-bodied JaVale McGee, absolutely elastic. Then it's Green, and it's Davis at the 4. And for the Clippers, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Morris in at the power forward position. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Beverley, back to Leonard.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
I agree. It settles a team down offensively, and you establish success in the post. That forces the defense to make some adjustments.
LeBron kicks to Davis. Back to LeBron.
Right here.
Davis setting the pick for LeBron. They kick it out to Green. 4 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. And it's blocked by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
1 second on the shot clock. 1.
Yo, James.
McGee gets a screen from Davis. Here's good on the three-point shot. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the shot is good.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Well, you look at the Lakers' struggles last season. I think it surprised most of us. You know, some of it was injuries. Part of it was just a lack of production off the bench. Then there was the inconsistency of the coaching and just the number of different people who were on that bench. So, difficult season for the Lakers.
Now, here's Green. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And you look at the struggles of the Lakers bench last season. When injury struck, they didn't have the players really to fill that void.
Yep. You know, Kevin, I think for the Lakers, the bold strokes for the star players have been impressive, but it's the fine details of finding undervalued role players. That's where they've been lacking. Once injuries happened, that was thrown into sharp relief. And really, even when healthy, to win a title, you can't just have a great starting 5. We know that. You need another 4 or 5 players you can count on to.
He feeds it to Beverley from downtown, and that one's good. Beverly's got 5 now.
Thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Took him no time at all on that one. George has got his. Here's Caldwell Pope, rejected by Morris, but they'll get another chance. From deep, LeBron gets the bucket.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
Clippers leading by 3. Here's Beverley. He has 5. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. George. The dish to Beverley. A double clutch. He takes it up and lays it in.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Lakers trail by 5. .135 left in the first. Green kicks to Davis. He's against Morris. Shoots from the baseline. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got his first bang, grabs the miss.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurt.
To defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
Now, Green, after the missed 3 from Beverley. And there's the feed to LeBron. Dishes it to Davis. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Notice.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Well, it was the year of the win streak last season. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Waiters pass it to LaRusso. Here's Kuzma.
Add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, guys. Well, for Doc Rivers, the former Boston Celtics head coach and now new Los Angeles Clippers head coach, and certainly a tough emotional choice for Rivers to move on. His quote saying, "I always knew when I took the job with Boston that I would love the Celtics. I knew I would love the tradition and the players, but I had no idea how much I would fall in love with the city and the people in it. Honestly, I get emotional thinking about it. I will cherish every single moment I had in Boston." And guys, hopefully that love returned by the Beantown faithful.
Well, Doris, that fan passion can cut both ways. Sometimes you have to take the good with the bad.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-0 on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. As Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too.
Is pretty impressive.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Jackson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He lobs it up.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers.
Rajon.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And here is Williams. Pass to Jackson.
Get there.
Puts the lead pass in front of him. Backed in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
On the wing, Williams. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 4. Outside Rondo. Back to Howard. Backs down. Will it go? And that one's good. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter. Clippers with the ball. Outside Jackson. Throws it up high.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass.
Oh, no good.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, gentlemen, it's not often you see a team trade for a coach, but the Clippers did just that to get Doc Rivers. The Clippers gave up a first-round pick to get him, but they believe he is their guy. He has a title on his coaching resume, and that played a big part in why the Clippers were willing to give up so much to just acquire Doc. Rivers felt it was time for a change and gladly took the chance to take over a team that could contend immediately. Gentlemen?
No question he can help. Thanks, Doris. One comes up a bit short. And what a time to be a Clipper fan these days, guys, with the way they've climbed to the very top of the Pacific Division. And, Steve, they've done it by beating up on the rest of the teams in that Pacific.
Well, Golden State gave them some trouble.
Jackson missing again. The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The drive by Smith.
Oh, man, he's on the highlight reel every night. And if you're guarding the rim defensively and he's coming at you, look out.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good.
You know, last season, an NBA owner, and we won't name who it was.
Smith hits them both, but the possibility of amnestying Kobe Bryant.
I can't imagine. I mean, he's played his entire 17-year career here in L.A., 5 championships, one of the all-time great Lakers. But it's a cap question. Do they want to spend all that money?
19 seconds left in the first half.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hang on to it.
And that's probably what they're going to do here.
It's LeBron with the drive. That's good. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to the halftime report for this Thursday night. The Clippers playing with poise so far. A dramatic advantage in the paint. They're getting right in close and converting the kind of buckets they want. Kawhi Leonard with some valuable contributions. He's chipped in 4 points and also helped out with 2 rebounds. And on the other hand, the Lakers are still alive. They'd like to forget that first half. Coach has not been happy with what he's seen out there, and they'll likely come out with major adjustments. J.R. Smith hasn't made much of an impact so far. An embarrassing stat for him as he comes to the break. No shots made from the floor. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Playing well.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Paul George.
Like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Davis. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about that?
McGee sets the pick for LeBron. Here's Caldwell Pope. And another basket for the Lakers.
That was an outstanding pick.
Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close game.
Leonard hits them both.
He's always been extreme.
By 8. Now here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Here's Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And something else you can't forget about is his shot blocking, Steve. I mean, he's an...
Oh, good on the triple.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts.
Yes, and the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
The Lakers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting.
They've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Caldwell Pope. And it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. That puts them in the lead. They got on this real good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
That's pretty much been the norm for.
A minute 50 left in the third. Just 2 to shoot. That's good by Waiters.
And of all the things about him that you like.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. There's the feed to Beverly. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember.
Grab the miss. Morris has got his third rebound on the night.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Here's Beverly. He has 5. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a 3-point play. The Lakers in the lead. There's 49 seconds left in the third. The drive by LeBron. Dishes to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Leonard. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. And that's now
First thought from the defense there was to protect the rim, so that's why he was open for that transition 3.
Davis. And he knocks down the first one. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And both free throws good for Davis.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Now here's Jackson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think with the block. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis. Feeds to LeBron. Goes up off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through. And now we'll get a
Lakers ball.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass. That's
1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. He's against Morris. Left side Davis. Great positioning on the putback. Davis has got 4 this quarter. LeBron right side. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 6-point Los Angeles. JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
Caldwell Pope passes to LeBron. On the wing, Davis. Morris is there. Fires from 18. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, he's having...
Lakers miss again. Lakers leading by 8. Davis kicks to LeBron. Pass to McGee. Knocks him down. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. Oh,
Hammer time!
Boom, he jams it straight down. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Kicks it to Leonard. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to LeBron. A three ball. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. And the... Here's Beverly. It's George on the wing from the corner. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Los Angeles leading by 11. Caldwell Pope passes it to LeBron. McGee sets the pick for LeBron. Oh, rim is shaken.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
Game of basketball they've played.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Leonard attacking.
Yeah, look at me.
Zubek. The shot from the low post is good.
Sloppy defense.
They're on a 17-6 run.
You always want to.
Here's Beverly, covered by LeBron. LeBron with the block.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Now here is Davis. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. It's no good. Lakers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Caldwell Pope kicks to Davis, and he banks in the layup.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Beverly. He feeds it to Leonard. Shoots it up. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Here's Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. Win this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.